Can you please give us some background information about yourself and your area of scientific expertise?
My name's Charles Lemckert. I'm actually a professor and currently the head of civil engineering at Griffith University in Queensland in Australia. And my particular interest in coastal engineering, coastal management and also water engineering.
In your opinion, what is the importance of increased coastal resilience globally?
Well, with the growing population in the world, the more and more people are becoming more exposed to the coast. They're moving closer to the coastline, they're residing on the coastline, they're using it for activities, fishing, surfing, swimming, socialising. So more and more people are now interacting with the coast. And if we're going to make it safer to be in the coastal environment and reduce the risk to people, we need to ensure that we have a good understanding of how to manage the coast and manage the people. So we need to build up knowledge of the resilience in that region.
Could you please refer to the reasons that drew you to participate in RISC-KIT as a member of the International External Board?
Oh, that's very easy. When I heard about this project, it was really interesting to see this large group of people come together to try and look at an international problem. So you had the socialists, the engineers, the scientists, stakeholders in different areas, all trying to work together to come up with this, a package to help better understand how to manage the coastline. And that was really exciting. It really was. So when they said, could I be on the panel, I thought, excellent. I'd love to be on that panel and learn from it and help contribute to it and help bring it back to Australia as well.
Can you name 3 factors that, in your view, distinguish RISC-KIT's approach in tackling issues regarding coastal resilience?
Yeah, the 3 ones that stand out. One of them is that there are multiple partners involved. You've got industry, you've got government agencies, universities, companies. They're all getting together. That's definitely one of them. The other one is the scope of the project. It's not restricted to one small area. It actually expands out to a number of areas, different countries, different areas. And the other one is actually Deltara's been involved in it and wanting to maintain the project or back the project beyond its completion. So it has a life after the study is done. And that's a really, really important thing to have.
In what ways do you believe that RISC-KIT will contribute to Europe's and the world's ability to deal with coastal risks?
Well, by having these people come together, we have now the ability to develop the tools that people can use to look at trying to reduce risk in the coastal zone. So it has this potential to make it safer and make it more enjoyable to be in the coastal region. And that's because it's a large project, getting these different people together, getting the social sciences with the engineers, which is a real challenge and a good thing to do actually, but it's nice to see happen.
Do you think that the output of the RISC-KIT project will be directly applicable in your country or in your work that you will be doing in the future?
Absolutely. We certainly want to bring this sort of information to Australia. I actually have a student who wants to get involved in it now. She's very keen to get started on it. And even the community we live in, which is a coastal resort city, the Gold Coast, they have a lot of issues with risk and safety and management. And they're quite keen to be involved in some extent in this project if we can start bringing it across. Or when we start bringing it across, not if, when.
In your opinion, what is the relative importance of the interaction between science and society for global coastal resilience?
It's essential. People have memories, short term typically, and it's up to the scientists to try and convince the people and what is happening and what could happen. And it's also up to the people to help inform the scientists, the engineers, what their concerns are. And the RISC-KIT project's bringing those 2 things together. And that's a really nice aspect of it, that you're getting this communication going between the 2 groups. So the scientists aren't just saying, you've got to do this. The people go, why? And you need that information to come across. And the people saying, we don't want to do that, and the scientists have to say, but you need to do that for this reason. So but you've got to talk together. You can't just tell each other. You need that cross-communication, and that's very important. And that's what this project's doing.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.